And kicking off the main card, we got another badass fight right here with DooHo Choi. He's taking on Bill Algeo, and should be a really fun striking fight. Choi, his career really didn't pan out how people thought. I mean, they were calling him the Korean Conor McGregor and everything like that. He was getting, I think he got, 3 quick knockouts in a row, 4 quick knockouts in a row when he started his UFC career. But took some setbacks, had a couple of knockout losses. And his last fight, he had the draw with Kyle Nelson. But what's been worse for him than just the results is just the inactivity. I think that since 2019, he's only fought like 2 times, something like that. Coming off another layoff where he hadn't fought in a year and a half. And he said after his last fight, which I thought he had a good performance, but he was saying that he definitely felt the ring rust and he was sore. So now he's coming off another long layoff here, so I don't know exactly how he's going to feel, and that is a big factor, especially with a guy like Bill Algeo, who usually every time he goes out there is going to perform, do well, and he's active. Algeo kind of got screwed in his last fight where I feel like there was a premature stoppage. He didn't get dropped. He was still standing, and he was taking some punches, but he was moving, and I feel like the ref just went in there a little bit too quickly and cost Bill Algeo that loss. But he has to come back in this fight and, hopefully not get hurt like that to give a opportunity for a ref to stop the fight and just perform how he knows he has to do and get this victory. And you look at how these guys match up, man, it's a great fight because I think Choi, if he can maintain his cardio, with that pressure, he comes forward. He does a great job of landing his jab, landing that straight left hand. Throws with a lot of power. On the inside, he has nice power hooks. And I feel like he has a lot better boxing than Algeo when he's sharp early. Offensively, he throws with more heat. And if he could back Algeo up and land some body head combinations, get the jab going, he could really get a lot of good work off. Along with the low kicks, I think the leg kicks could potentially be there to be landed for DooHo Choi. But on the other side with Algeo, where I think he could be effective is extending the combinations. I mean, you see Choi, he throws these power shots, and then defensively, he'll kind of pull back to evade the first shot. And if you could extend that combination, and Algeo does a good job of throwing these switch stance straight shots and coming in with off-angle punches and kicks and things like that. And I feel like he could clip Choi as he's moving backwards, thinking that he's out of range, and really hurt Choi. But Choi also has the ability to hurt Algeo as well. So that's what makes this fight a little bit interesting. But what I don't like about DooHo Choi is his cardio, man. I feel like if he had good cardio, I think he could come in here with a different game plan, even maybe clinch heavy, try to corral Algeo and mix it up. But I just think that he slows down and Algeo doesn't get tired. And if Algeo doesn't get hurt or rocked in these first 2 rounds and makes the fight very close, I think he'll win the decision. I could even see him getting a late finish here if Choi slows down a little bit. Algeo starts to extend his combos. He could maybe hurt him and submit him or get him out of there with the TKO. So I'm leaning more towards Bill Algeo on this one. I just like that he's more active, and I feel like his creative striking could give Choi some issues. With Choi, he's going to be real solid and dangerous early, but I think if Bill Algeo could survive that storm, he's going to get the job done. So Algeo is going to be the prediction for me.